me, Mangy Panda, for episode 18 of our Let's Play. So in this one, we're picking up in the spring of 1942. So I went ahead and played through all of 1941, just because, I'll be honest, this is a lot more challenging than I thought it was going to be. It's a lot slower. The game in of itself is normally slow. This is a lot slower with the combination of early start and Siberia. The winters, trying to get anything done is just brutal. But you can see we got our little track builder going, and they've been doing quite a good job. So this section of track coming out this way, we're all the way out to here. Almost finished getting the new rail construction office constructed. And we've started coming into the new town. Almost connected up to the new train station. All of this is done out here, with the exception of a little bit of track right here. It's going to connect into our aggregate train loading station, and a little surprise, something we built over there. Everything else is all done. So what's been happening since the last time we saw, the end of 1940? Well, we got some more construction yards up for, I think we had this one done last time. We got this one up and built. I reworked a bunch of this because I didn't realize when I built it, I had the gravel recycling plant here, which is not connected to anything right now. We'll have to come back and do that. But it was feeding the cement factory and the concrete plant, or cement factory and the concrete plant. They were not being fed from the gravel processing. So these things, especially this, eats a lot of cement or gravel. This probably would not have been able to keep up. So I had to tear all that out, redesign it so now it comes off of this gravel refinery and feeds into there, and will eventually feed into there. So we started construction on the cement plant. That was all done. So over here, so 1940, we were able to unlock prefabs. So we now have a prefab panel factory planned out right here. And thinking of it, let's go ahead and get that connected back in and get that job. Okay, so that, we'll get him assigned. And then it's going to have a train storage right here that's connected up to the rails over here. In addition, we've got the storage for the coal is done. The coal ore storage is done. The heating plant is finished. We are getting close to being done with the coal processing plant and the coal mine. We got 782 days left on there. Most of this was built just by the few workers that are coming in on the train. We do have, during the summer, we got buses coming out here, but in the winter, I try not to bring the buses out because it's really just a waste of time. We've got this incinerator up and running, but we've got to get these factory connections finished. Have gone ahead and started dumping mixed waste here so that we can just go ahead and burn it. And we've started construction in town. You can see we've got a lot of the road is graveled in now. We've started construction on the train platform, the market hall, the hospital, the pub, the warehouse, the forklift garage, the meat warehouse, meat storage. All of that is under construction. We did unlock some new housing with prefabs that we're going to use. But the biggest thing too that we unlocked was right down here, the big sewer pipes, which is going to let us redo our sewer lines and make them proper. So this town, for right now, is going to be dumping all of its waste right over here. And we went ahead and put in some sewer switches. We've got a big pipe right there. We've got this pipe coming down to this sewer switch, which that tank's hooked into it. We've got a tank over here that's hooked into it. I think I need to flip I need to flip these. Just 1 second. You will flip into there. Nope. You can hook into there. And we got a node there. Let's get rid of that. That way we can put one more sewage tank down this way. So let's go ahead to let's see here. How far? So that sewage tank covers to right there. So if we grab that, at what point do we lose connection to? So let's see, back here. So I need to have this connected. It's this one is already, yep. So at what point do we lose our connection? We can go to right there. Okay. And let's grab that sewer pipe. And you can connect right in there. Perfect. So that is done. Since we have a sewer connection there, let's get a water substation in. Right. Let's see. So you need to connect that one. So right there. Looks good for him. And let's get electrical substation. Again, we need to connect. Go. Looks like probably right in there. All right. So unpause game. Let things get rolling. So our focus right now. So we've still got this stuff over here that we have to plan into the town. That's going to be where our steel mill. Iron mine is, not a steel mill. Okay. Steel mill probably go in this area. Steel mill requires a lot of power. Well, I don't know if there's is there? No, iron mine, iron processing, steel mill. There is not an early start. So yeah, 33 megawatts of power. I mean, just a huge amount of power to run the steel mill. As opposed, like this power plant right here we've got produces 6 megawatts of power. So yeah, steel is a little ways off. I mean, we could run it at a much reduced level. Much reduced. But we'll see on the steel. But what do we got here? All right, so we've got water treatment, water well. Let's grab the water well. Where do we want to put the... You know what? I bet the water well could fit right in here. Can we go? No, we can go... We can get the water well in there. Let's grab the water treatment plant. Flip you, because we need inputs on that side. You can sit right there. That takes care of you. Let's get rid of the footpath that you just happened to throw in there. All right. We need a distribution office. Come over here. Got our warehouse right there, so let's go ahead and hook our distribution office up. Flip. Close to the warehouse. Probably right there. And we'll grab a gas station. We'll put it next to the distribution office. That will work. Oops. And technical service. Still don't know if I want to build the construction office, but we need technical service offices. Snowplows. God, the winters, they're horrible. Can we fit them? We can fit you right here. Well, why'd you pause? Can I get the other one? Oh, I can get the other one. Perfect. Not quite 100% lined up, but good enough. Close enough. All right, and so we can get rid of you and you. And come over here. That's good, that's good. Let me know when that is done. All right, and now let's get some workers out here. We're really at our town right now. I've got, oh, they finally did build that. All right. We're at the limits of what this town can handle without a serious redesign. I mean, we're maxing the heating system out in the winter. The store is getting maxed out. This town, without a major redesign, it's not going to grow anymore. It's not going to get beyond, 5,000 people, which is fine. The big decision is whether or not we leave this town or if we move everybody over here. For right now, I'm leaning towards leaving it because it is supporting the alcohol and food industries. The rest, it's really not doing anything else besides that. So a couple things, just in case we decide we want to get rid of that town. We will need to plan in to do a new courthouse. Courthouse can sit right there. And we will need a new prison. And we'll put the prison, I guess, over here. Right. Come on. Will you not line up on, so you're gonna make me go to this one? What infrastructure are you running into? You saying is a problem? I don't see any infrastructure there. But if I flip you, you work. And sometimes this game's just kind of quirky that way. Alright, yep, prison can go right there. And make sure we are not going to build you or you right now. Okay. That works. And this is probably going to be redesigned. Maybe, one of the things, I don't know if I showed this in the last video, I did turn it so that allowed citizens to move into the city is off. That way, as we build housing out here, overflow population doesn't start moving in, once again, till we're at the point where we're ready for people to move in. All right, I've got the, no, it's not really a little space there. You're good, you're good. All right, so I think, let's get rid of, okay, and you might be wondering why I'm deleting the footpath. And that's because eventually I plan on probably upgrading all these to have street lights, and I want, well, actually I should look. So I want, yeah, I want the street lights on the opposite side from the road. And that is all based off of how you draw the road or the footpath. The direction you draw it in determines, those graveled up, determines what side of the road or the lights are on. So for example, if we go here, see, I'm drawing up, so that's going to put the lights on the left-hand side. But if I draw down, the lights flip to the right-hand side. And the game remembers the direction that you built the road or footpath in. So even if I come back and upgrade this later, whatever direction I drew it in is the direction that those lights are going to be on. So I want the lights on that side. Let's get those footpaths. That's in. So I'm not going to need any more driveways on that side. Perfect. Okay, then should we bring our road down? Yeah, let's go ahead and bring our road down this way. Let's get rid of that. Let's get our road. Gravel road. No, I didn't want F2. I want 2. Perfect. Get that approved. Don't care about the traffic jam still. And get our footpaths across there. You are going to come down here. You are going to come down here. Okay, so let's see what we've got for new housing. Actually, first, let's turn all the mods off right now. So let's just look at the base game stuff. So flats prefab 210. $287. Whoops. You're a little big, but you're 300 workers. So if we see, so if we put you there, we can butt you right up against each other. And you there. Oh, no. Flippy, flippy. Get a footpath in between. Flippy, flippy. You can go there. And let's put, so if we put a footpath, say right here, like that, and right there, and right there. Now let's clear this footpath out. Let's get, and we're going to the large. Oh, I need my. Need my large garbage containers. You can go right there. Oh, come on. Come on, there you go. Snap right there. Perfect. And let's get our footpaths back. No. It's good. We can stop construction on for right now. Right, we are going to need. Do I have it over here somewhere? Sculpture, indoor pool, kindergarten. Kindergartens have to be within walking distance. You cannot extend the distance to a kindergarten with the use of transportation. If they think they have to catch a bus or something to the kindergarten, they'll just stay home. All right, so let's run that there. Now we need. I'm thinking of it. No, heating plant, pumping station, heat pumping station, small heat exchanger. You. Flippy, because my heating plant is in that direction. You can go right there. And let's go ahead and heating pipe small underground. Oh, wait a minute. Our heating plant that we have does 700 cubic meters, so he can do 1 small and 2 large. All right. So let's take our small heating pipe. And you're too close. Footpaths. Don't know why you think that matters. Shouldn't. Heating plant is right there. So if I can get to here. Okay, well, okay, so that, let's cancel that, cancel that. So to get down here, we need to put in a heat pump. So we'll put a heat pump. Put a large heat pumping station. Go in by the fire station. Right there. All right, that works. All right, so now we'll go with the large. There we are. Right there. Then we can take the small from here into there. And then, even though the game said it couldn't fit, we'll put our footpath back. Ta-da! So heating is excellent. All right, let's get here, footpath, destroy. We are never going to do... Oh, what the heck happened? Road. Let's try this again. And from you to... Why won't you... What? Come on. There you go. Sometimes things just be difficult. You know, that we're never going to need vehicles coming in here other than for maintenance stuff, so that dirt road will stay a dirt road probably forever. And go ahead and get all that going. Okay. And now, is that, yep, you were the kindergarten. Children in the kindergarten can be nice and toasty warm. Let's get some... Where am I at? Fit a little playground. I can fit a little playground right there. And I don't need that. Let's see. The red star. Where can we fit our red star? Over here, so it kind of covers the orphanage too. Oh, will it fit? Perfect. Perfect. There we go. So, how many people was that? 200 and what? 200, so almost 300 people. So that's 1,200, almost 1,200 people right there. Perfect. And this heat exchanger is not going to be able to heat this stuff too. We're going to need to put another one over, because those things have a 20 cubic meter. So that's going to take 80 of the 100 cubic meters. Yeah, so let's put another one. Can I fit it over here? I can. I can fit one right. Let's put it... that's going to be too close to my water. I don't want to interfere with... Oh, we're out of bricks. How are you? Because you still have steel. So you'll notice a lot of our dollars are gone. I've been buying steel from NATO just to help with the finances, because this has all been very expensive. Go ahead and go. Pick me up some bricks. We are going to need another loan. We'll stick it to 900,000. Research, yeah, go ahead. We can make cars. We also now have the ability to upgrade our rail line, which might start doing once we get the basic construction done. I want to get that all done first before we worry about that. I mean, right now, we don't need the speed because, all right, so what's the difference? All right, so Wooden is 70. The other one's 150. Our loco. So he could actually go faster. But that's a lot more money buying prefabs that I just don't want to spend right now. Once we've got our own prefab construction up and running, yeah, sure, we could do that. Okay, so you're all right. Now I can get you assigned. Perfect. You're not assigned. I thought I assigned you. And all right. Do you notify me when you're done? Perfect. Oh, did we get these guys done? I thought. All right. So we're mining coal. Build that and that. We still have 1,400 work days on this. 2 guys at a time. Just they don't get a whole lot of that done. But I mean, 8 guys in the coal mine don't do a whole lot either. Really. 16 tons of coal ore a day. It's a start, though. It's a start. Look at that. We've got almost 1,000 tons of gravel stored up. A bunch of people waiting to get concrete. Do I have... You're blocking. You're blocking. Well, that was the first time I ever had the cement fill up. Where are we at on you? You need some gravel and some asphalt to do. You're still on groundwork. What? Why are you just not getting anything dropped off? A little bit of concrete. Alright, let's get... You are a high priority. You are a high priority. You will be a high priority, alright? Actually, I need to get all of this assigned. No. I need that assigned, that assigned, that. That. And that. So this will be more than enough housing to get our city up and running, to be able to run the important infrastructure. So let's start working on water. Water tower. Let's see. Big water tower. That's where I want it. Let's grab big pumping station. Flippy. Right there. Perfect. Let's grab another one of you. Yeah, see, you're going to have to go over here. So if we flip you... this way, and then we take the water tower. We're going to go right there. That works. Then big pipe. Big pipe. Beautiful. Everything is good there. Still don't care about that traffic jam. Alright, so then we are going to need water switch. Let's put one here. Big pipe out, down to there. And let's get a medium water pipe from there to there. From there. Do I need to pull you? I think I need to pull you back. Alright, get rid of, nope. Water pipes, get rid of, water pipe be gone. You can go, so where is, it's always so hard to tell where the, okay, so the foot connection's coming out the back. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, and big water. Fine. So picky sometimes. There's a building in the way. Right there. Alright. Medium water pipe, go. Bazinga. What? Alright, so yeah, you can follow the sewer line all the way to there. You know, and you know what? You and then you can go right into there. Can we straighten that out a little bit? Perfect. Then you know what? You need to, let's pretty this up. Alright, medium water pipe. You are going to come down to there. You are going to come down to there. And then you're going to follow this guy all the way to about here, and then jump over. You're going to follow this guy. I mean, what's wrong with running water right next to your sewer? I don't see anything wrong with it at all. It makes perfect sense to me. Alright, so water for this part of the city is hooked up. Sewer is hooked up. We do not have power hooked up yet. We got to figure out what we're doing with power. What are we doing with power? So we have you. That I put in a really crappy spot. Well, it wasn't a crappy spot until I built this. Then when I built this, this became a crappy spot. Because we need to get power lines out of here. And I didn't plan on weaving power lines through this. Then I had to, we didn't connect this coal processing plant to this. I say we, me, royal we, whatever. And now with the road and footpath, I can't get across there. So I had to come out this side and do this weird, crazy thing. So we may come in later and rip this all out and put that across there. That being said, can I get a power line anywhere? Anywhere. I can get one there. Can I go somewhere else from there? Anywhere. I think we've done shot ourselves in the foot with this thing being right here. We could go underground, 12 megawatts. We might have to. There is just no way we're pulling power lines out of this. What if we start here? Oh, we can pull them out this way. We can pull them out this way. It's not horrible. Do we really need... No, I don't need the 18 megawatt line. I pull a 6. I can pull a 6. Okay, we can get that out. That's a start. All right, back to here. All right, so where are we going to put... Let's put our transformer like right here. Right across from the fire station. That's a perfect spot for it. Power transformer. I want this one. Thank you, Wild Bunny, I believe is the one who did this mod. One of his mods. Love it. It's awesome. If you don't have it, you should get it. It's a must-have. Check my mod list in the description. It's under his in a group power plants, I think. I'd really like that flipped the other way. Like this. But then the road is on the wrong side. Unless we put it here. We put it here. There's nothing that says we can't put it here. Now let's see. Yep, I can pull a power line out. We'll have some ugly looking power lines right now until we can upgrade to better power plants. Then we'll redo the whole power network in the entire Republic and make everybody sad when they lose power. Actually, we won't need to, because that's one of the beautiful things about this one is it's got 3 high voltage connections coming in. All right, and get rid of you. I'm not going to get that road in there, am I? It's probably going to say, there's a railroad crossing. Yeah. Yep. Okay. Footpath be gone. Do I not really even need a footpath coming all the way out here? Besides just, we like the way they look? I don't think so. I don't think I could get anybody to walk out this way anyways. So from you... Yeah, you couldn't walk anywhere besides to the fire station. So we don't need a footpath. We don't need a footpath that goes beyond the fire station. That works. So that means we can get crazy with our road. Just give me a connection right there. And we don't need anything else. Just it can stay dirt, because again, only maintenance is going to come out here. But what if, you know what? Can I put... Can I put it? Oh no, the power lines are not going to let me put the fence gate in there. It would have been cool to build like a fence around here. It can be kind of realistic, you know. You're not going to have this just open to the public. Well, we are, but maybe in the next one. But that That power line, if I flip it, we move it. Now I'm really wanting to do that. Don't know why, just for looks. Alright, get rid of, we don't want you. We get rid of you and you. Road, go bye-bye. You're gonna come over here. What we will do is we will turn it this way. Yeah. And we will put it... Now we're going to want to hook anything else up to this coal. I don't think so. But then we could put it... And... Oh, we're out of bricks again. So many bricks. Nope. We're putting it up here. Right there. That gives us... All right, mister. Go get us some more bricks. All right, now back to this. We're gonna have to take out another loan. Fence gate. What if we put it like right here? Maybe. So I could get a road to go there. It's an ugly road, but it's a road. And let's see. We build our fence there, and we come down to there, to there, like that, and like that there, and put that in there like that. Can we get power lines through here? That is the question. Yes, I can get you through there. Can I do another one on? I can do another one on that side. Perfect. I can. Yep. Excellent. There we go. And we just do a little dirt road right there. I don't quite like this curvy curve here, but that'll work. It's all for the aesthetics, and it's got horrible aesthetics right there. But other than that, I've never done that before. I think it'll be nice. It'll be interesting. Yeah, build that. And all right, and power lines. Power lines, yes. That's what we're doing. So you can go straight to there. You, where There you are, right there. So, what does that look like? And then why can't you follow your friend? Why do you want to be difficult? Why? Alright, fine. Cancel. Underground. So if you come out to there, and then go over to... Now there's a building in the way. I don't think there's a building in the way. I think you just need to figure it out. Now, can you... Right there. Thank you. Perfect. And then you're going to go down to here and to here. I don't like. There we go. Get rid of that node. Do we have any other nodes? Don't see any other nodes. It'll automatically snap to a node if there is one. All right. Excellent. Let's approve that. Now we have water, sewer, power. We have our utilities in. We have heating here and heating here. I put a... So that gives me... You have one connection. Oh, I didn't. Okay, yeah, I just need to hook up the heat to small underground. You know what? I think let's cancel that. I think we want to come off this side. Oh, now what are you gonna? You're gonna complain? About the electrical. All right, and you can run straight to there. And you can run and have a heat exchanger right there. We're going to need another one over here-ish. Yeah. Heat exchanger can go. We'll call it right there for right now. That's up. That's good. All right. We got our basic utilities planned in. We got a housing block set up. We got some good progress made, and I think that is where we will call it for today, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. If so, give it a like. If you enjoyed the content, please subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.